Governor Cuomo is promising more money and easier access for communities fighting back against the recent increase in hate crimes.
But some people are wondering when the funding will actually be put to use. CBS 2's Jessica Moore reports.
It is a challenge to the character of this nation.
Governor Cuomo blasting the rise in hate crimes today at the No Hate in Our State conference, where hundreds of community leaders and public safety officials gathered to strategize the fight against violence. The governor wants the state legislature to approve an additional $25 million in security grants and make houses of worship eligible to receive the much-needed money.
I just proposed record funding to provide direct security grants to you so that you can protect yourselves with hardened buildings, new infrastructure, new technology. So I want to see these funds flowing and flowing quickly.
Hate crimes in New York City are up by 8% for 2020 so far. 6 anti-Semitic incidents, 5 of them assaults, happened in the span of roughly 48 hours during Hanukkah. The governor's plan to allow houses of worship to access funding is welcome news to Jewish leaders like David Pollock.
We have a secondary concern about our institutions, and it takes a long time for people to regain a sense of safety.
Schools, cultural centers, and day camps are now fighting for grant funding approval and say actually getting their hands on the money could take 6 months or more.
Well, if they announced it sooner, then we most probably would have seen the money for this coming summer season.
Last week, I asked Governor Cuomo about the holdup.
The money for these security grants that these Jewish organizations are so desperately counting on, do you think that it needs to get to them faster than your current process allows?
You can't move it faster than we're moving it.
Experts were on hand at today's event, helping leaders navigate the red tape that comes along with applying for security grant funding. Still no word, though, on when that much-needed money will actually make it into the hands of those who need it most. Outside the Javits Center, Jessica Moore, CBS 2 News.
And Governor Cuomo is also pushing for all public schools to require young students to visit places like the Holocaust Museum. He says education will prevent hate from developing in children and help to curb the tide of rising violence.